guys, welcome back to the WRight Nurse. In today's video, I will be answering the burning question, which is, can you work while in nursing school? And the simplest way, honestly, to answer this question is yes. However, is it easy? No. But if you want to know some of my tips and advice on how to be successful in nursing school while also holding down a job, please continue watching. Alright guys, I'm just going to jump head into this video, but first I am going to give a little background about myself. So I have an associate's degree in marketing and a bachelor's degree in business management. During my associate's degree, I worked full-time as a certified nursing assistant, and then during my bachelor's degree, I worked in corporate full-time while working towards that bachelor's degree. So I am not new to this whole working while in school. It takes a lot more planning and it takes a lot more effort, I will say. Business and nursing are two different things. However, once I hit nursing school, it was a little more difficult. It definitely is different. But let's just jump right on into the tips. So my first tip is, and this is just my personal advice, is that there's no such thing as work-life balance. And what I mean by that is, sometimes we get so caught up in trying to balance our personal life, our social life, our family life, just work, school, friends, family. There's no such thing as the perfect balance. When you focus on one thing at a time and give everything your full attention, that one thing, you're missing out on something else on the back end. And what I mean by that is, for example, I work and I go to school. So when I'm at school, I'm focusing on school. Like, that's my focus. I'm studying. Everything is focused on school at that time. However, I am missing out on money because I'm not at work. And the type of job that I have now, when I'm at work making money, I'm not able to study for nursing school, so I'm missing out on time with studying. So the best that I will say that you can do is just prioritize your time. But to try to find the perfect balance, it just doesn't exist. So don't beat yourself up trying to find it. Alright guys, so my second tip is to buy a planner. Now, you don't have to go out and buy one of those paper planners, because I personally don't use one of those paperback planners anymore because I just realistically don't carry that around everywhere. So I like to use my phone, such as the Apple calendar. I believe Google also has a calendar that you can use. Is really helpful. So I definitely recommend buying a calendar because this calendar will be your life. Like I said, you need to prioritize and plan everything out visually. So what I normally start off with is my school schedule. Once that schedule posts, I normally put down all the important dates, such as assignment due dates, test dates, clinical dates. All of that I put down first, because realistically, school is my #1 priority, and then everything else falls underneath of that. So once I map out my school schedule, I then put my work schedule. After that, I normally put down other things that you're interested in. So if, say for example, if you have kids, put down, kids activities. If they have games, family time, whatever it may be, however your list may be. This is just my personal list where it starts with school and then work. Other people, it might be family, then school, then work. It varies, so don't kind of go by exactly what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. After I plan out my work schedule, I do my YouTube schedule. And then everything after that is just little time with friends, personal time, me time, because I definitely need to schedule me time. I definitely recommend, once you schedule your work, your school, your family, make sure you schedule some you time. It's important, especially during nursing school. You will need it, especially when the middle of the semester hit and you're ready to just say everything. You definitely want to make sure you have some me time in there. My third advice is to utilize every hour, every minute, every second of the day. I know sometimes it gets really easy to get on social media, especially Instagram. I'm guilty of this, where I get on and I'm just going to see what's going on Instagram. And you're scrolling and scrolling. Next thing you know, 20 minutes went by, maybe a half an hour went by. Like, you have to utilize every second of the day, especially when you're trying to balance work, school, studying, family. Every second honestly counts. It does. And it might sound like, who's going to plan out every minute of their day? You need to. Honestly, you need to, because time goes by quick, and once that time goes, you're not going to get that time back. So whether that was 20 minutes you were supposed to be studying or 20 minutes with your family, like, that's time you're not going to get back. So you need to utilize your time. Make sure you're spending it in areas that need it, such as your family, such as studying, work. Don't waste time on social media, because social media is not going to get you through nursing school. Social media is not going to pay your bills, and social media is not going to spend time with your family and your friends. So my advice is just to definitely utilize your time accordingly. For my fourth advice is to utilize and make sure you make time for you. I know I kind of already touched on it already, but just to make sure you know the importance of it is make sure you schedule some you time. Even if that's just you away from the family, the kids, your friends, whether you like to read a book, get a massage, a facial, whatever it is, make sure you do schedule some you time once a week. Some people are able to schedule some them time once a day. I don't have that luxury. But for the most part, I definitely try to schedule some me time. So like on Saturdays, I try to, if I do study, it will be early in the morning, and then the rest of Saturday is my day. I don't work. If I want to work on YouTube, I work on YouTube. If I want to go out with friends, I go out with friends. But I definitely make sure I have time for myself. It's important. You guys will need it. Alright guys, and for my next advice, I would definitely recommend starting small. Now if you have to work full-time, this really doesn't apply to you. I say just do the best that you can. But if you're able to pick the hours and the amount of hours that you're able to work, I would definitely recommend starting small. I remember I made that mistake last semester, working a lot of hours. I scheduled myself. And then I didn't have enough time for nursing school, so then I actually was able to cut back hours going forward. But starting off, it messed me up because I just didn't have enough time to study. So what I would recommend is start small. So maybe just start with working 8 hours for 1 week, and if you're able to add on the next week, then work 16 hours. Just start small. What you don't want to do is start nursing school while working a bunch of hours. It will smack the hell out of you, because that's exactly what happened to me. It smacked the hell out of me. I did not have enough time to do any studying as much as I needed to do. So definitely start small and then work your way up. In my next video, I will be discussing, should you work as a PCT, which is a patient care tech, or a CNA, which is a certified nursing assistant, before you become an RN. I know so many people wonder, like, should they get their foot in the door working as a PCT or CNA? Is it worth it? And I will definitely be answering that question for you. So stay tuned for my next video, guys. Again, thank you for watching.